Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 4 of Love Victor, You Up. So last time we met a new character of Nick, who appears to be a new love interest for Victor, but I don't know, if we get into another love triangle, I'm going to be pissed off. So I hope that, I know this is bad to say, but I hope this doesn't develop into a relationship. I hope that this is just something fun for Victor to do until him and Benji are sort of in a better place where they can get back together. Because I do think that their endgame, the way that the show's gone so far, it does give off that vibe that, say, like by the end of the season, those two are going to be together. But I don't know, we'll see. I just know that if we have a literal love triangle again, it will anger me, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But yes, with that said, very excited to get back into it and see where the story goes. So without further ado, let's go. Nick? Benji? I assume Nick. Yep. You up. Oh, what a text. Do these two have like a fucking kink for cars? Why is it always gotta be a car? Bloody hell, Victor, you have secured yourself one beautiful fuck buddy. I love how it progresses. You up? Up?
I was just
question mark?
We want to maybe catch a movie here or something.
I didn't think that's what we were doing here.
Right, here we go.
To be honest, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now.
This is what I thought was going on, and this is why I was concerned for Victor, because it definitely seemed like Victor was catching some kind of feelings. But the problem is, from Nick's point of view, and what I thought going into all of this, is that you're just having fun, Victor. And he's just looking for people to have fun with. He's one of those people that he knows he's young and he's just enjoying life, which I like, don't get me wrong, I don't blame him at all. I just feel so bad for Victor because Victor's not about that. I don't think that's really what Victor vibes with. So I do feel for him in this regard, but he should have had some inkling as to what was going on. Like, you hook up the day you meet and you continuously hook up. It's not like it's going anywhere, Victor. Do you get what I mean? But bless his little heart. We'll see, we'll see what his response is to this.
Is that cool with you? That we just keep this casual?
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Totally. Why are we still
The thing is, like, if Victor has fun and he enjoys this, then fucking go for it, my boy. Like, hell yeah, have fun. But my concern is that I don't think that's who Victor is. I don't think Victor is one of those people who enjoys this kind of thing. I think he's looking for something more special, like he had with Benji. So I feel like if he's just gonna lie and say he's okay with this, he's just gonna get hurt.
You are just the prettiest girls in all of Creekwood, even in that
Yeah, they are.
lumpy old sweater.
Can we help you?
She always has to end it with something shit, doesn't she?
Mia could go with you.
Oh, we'll go to lunch, we'll go shopping, we'll girl talk. It'll be just like having a daughter.
Hi.
Another daughter. So touchy, this one.
I mean, to be fair, you did just say it'll be like having a daughter.
I can't do another one of these shopping days where she criticizes everything about me and asks me endless questions about which boys I'm dating.
Yeah, that does sound awkward.
True. I didn't think of that she hasn't actually discussed with her mother her sexuality and being with Lucy. I would expect her mum to be okay with it because her mum seems, even though, don't get me wrong, her mum says some shit that's fucking awful, and especially when Lake has got all of these body issues that probably do stem from her mother, it's especially hard to see her mother say stuff, but she seems like a good person in every other way than that, and she took Mia in, she tried to help Felix's mum. I think that she is deep down a good person, she just has her flaws, so I think she'll be okay with it, but obviously it's up to Lake to discuss it whenever she wants or feels safe to discuss it. But yeah, I don't know, like, the whole concept of, I know that it's different because they're like best friends and Mia lives with them, but the whole concept of going to an event with a friend's mother is just so strange to me. Like, that just, like, what? Is he gonna go talk to him? See, this is what I mean. I think Victor's looking for more, but Nick isn't. Oh my god, guys. Are your parents not going to come looking for you, Nick?
This is bad. I like being bad.
Oh, Victor! Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I know, but after all the studying we've been doing, I need to do some actual studying.
Actual studying?
You know, you're a bad influence on me.
You love it.
I really do.
Oh no. been so much better if her mum found out first. Fuck.
Do friends cup each other's faces?
What is wrong with
I
you?
saw Pilar doing it to Felix in the hallway.
Oh, probably has something on his cheek.
No.
She has been acting kind of strange lately. Like, happy.
Yes.
Aw.
Like the other day she said, I love you, and then didn't ask me for money after.
Is that not a good thing? Is that not a good development?
Pilar and Felix are messing around.
But like, right, the issue is here, the wording of messing around. They're not messing around. They're getting into a relationship with one another because they like each other. It's not like they're just fooling around because he lives next door. Like, come on. I hope that they're positive about this because they literally just said that she's been happier recently. Do you not want that for your daughter? Do you not want her to be happy? Like, hopefully this doesn't go to shit.
Should I be worried about Lake? I think everything's fine. Why do you ask?
She's been so cagey with me lately. I mean, even more than normal.
You don't need to worry.
Yeah.
Lake has been super happy lately.
I mean, like, her mother doesn't make it easy for her to be open with her because she's so fucking rude to her all the time, talking about her body and what she looks good in and, oh, don't wear that jumper, it makes you look fat. Do you get what I mean? Like, that's the kind of comments that she makes. So, of course, she's not going to be very open with you. But then the reason she hasn't been as open with you recently, I think is just a natural thing for queer people. Like, you begin to explore new parts of yourself. So, you're trying to understand yourself at that point. So, you're not really open to discussing it with other people. You're not really open to being honest with a lot of people in that regard because it's something that's new for Lake. She probably feels quite vulnerable around it. So she's not going to want to just discuss it with her mother immediately, but hopefully they can get to a good point in their relationship. I hope that something happens that changes their relationship fundamentally because I don't like the way that her mother treats her. Her mother is a lovely woman in every other regard. Like, she literally took Mia in. If that doesn't say that that's a good human being, then I don't know what does. But she really needs to work on the way that she talks to her daughter and the comments that she makes because they're not okay.
Here I am asking you about Lake's life because she doesn't want to have anything to do with me. She is so lucky to have a friend like you, Mia.
It's like, I don't want to be rude, but you bring it on yourself, love.
You don't have to pretend to like me. You need the extra credit, I need the help. Maybe we just get through this.
Benji, the thing is,
sure.
Raheem's not here to try and pretend to like you. He's open to liking you. You're the one who's very closed off right now. I do get it, but I just feel like they can get to a good point.
When I told Victor that I was tutoring you.
Wait. You told Victor I need tutoring?
Oh, God.
I didn't know it was a secret.
No, it's not a secret. It's just, forget it. Can we please just get to work?
There's nothing... Don't be ashamed about needing tutoring, Benji. If anything, it's fucking respectable that you got the help.
Nick and I hooked up in his little sister's playhouse while his whole family was home. What?
I mean, that's not something you really want to... you want to big up, Victor.
You okay down there?
Yeah, do you mind turning around for a second? Okay.
Oh, no. I honestly... When he said that he had been sleeping with a lot of other people, I was concerned because I was like, that's like a bloody breeding pool for STDs. But I didn't think they would actually go there. And I think they are. Okay, right, let's see where this goes.
It's probably also a sexually transmitted disease, but it happens to the best of us.
What do I do?
Clinic. Simple, just go get it out of the way.
What if she saw a different side of her? She kept talking about how she wanted you to be there. I think she really wishes you guys were closer.
Yeah.
I know she can be tricky, but underneath it all, she really does love you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, you guys are best friends now, so why don't you tell her?
Okay.
I get that. I understand both sides in this because it's very, very understandable why Lake would get defensive in this regard because Mia spends one day with Lake's mother and comes back and basically says, I think you should try and form a relationship with her, like a more stronger relationship. But the problem in Lake's eyes is that it's not Lake's fault that they're not close. It's not that Lake just doesn't want to be close with her mother. Her mother says some pretty shitty stuff to her on a whim. Like, she just walks in a room and says, so-and-so doesn't look good on you. It makes you look da-da-da-da-da, which is going to cause so many body issues for Lake. And we've seen it has caused body issues for her in the past. And still currently, like when she got with Lucy, she commented about not liking her thighs. And I think that basically all of that comes from the comments that her mother makes. So in Lake's eyes, Mia's had like one day with her and is kind of... Mia wasn't blaming Lake for anything, But in Lake's mind, it would come across that Mia is saying that it's Lake's fault that they're not close and that Lake should try harder. So I get why Lake would get defensive, but then on Mia's side of things, Mia does not have a relationship with her mother at all. She tried and she saw that her mother put her job above her. Therefore, when she sees Lake's mother trying really hard and showing that she really loves her, to Mia's mind, it's the, oh my god, Lake, come on, like, try and form a good relationship with her. She obviously loves you and I wish I had the relationship that you had. But like I said, Mia doesn't know the hardships that Lake has been through with her mum. So I get both sides, but I think I understand Lake's side a bit more than Mia's, because Mia should know her friend well enough to know what she's saying. You get what I mean?
Okay, we're gonna have a nice calm talk like we discussed, right?
Right.
Here we go. Someone's about to explode.
What's going on between you and Felix?
Going on?
Oh no.
We're giving you a chance to be honest. I would suggest you take it.
Come on, just do it.
We're together.
You lied to us.
I didn't lie, I just didn't tell you.
That's exactly what lying is.
No, it's not.
Thought you were studying, but no.
Yeah, actually, she lied about that.
We're not having sex or anything.
Oh my god.
Come on.
You asked.
Anytime I date someone, Dad goes crazy.
You don't even know. Crazy. No, you don't get to yell at me. You're the one in trouble. Now go to your
No,
room.
she
I'm
does
not a
get to.
child.
Go!
No, Pilar, don't do it. Like, listen, I get the, like, if your parent tells you to go to your room, all that kind of shit. I'd walk out the fucking front door. I would not be dealing with that shit. Her dad needs to understand the issues that he has. I get that she lied. I get that she lied about the studying, and I get that they're angry about the fact that because they thought she was studying, they let her at the door shut and all stuff like that. I do understand. But they should understand that the way her father has treated her in the past would lead her to this conclusion that she shouldn't be honest with them. It's his own fault at the end of the day. And I hope that her mother is a lot more open to this. I hope that Isabel has a talking with him and it's like, well, to be fair, she is right, because it's only going to be a hindrance to her and her father's relationship going forward. If he's kinder and isn't so protective, he will have a much better relationship with her.
Okay, so you're monogamous.
Well, I'm monogamous. He's not. It's casual, and I agreed to that because I didn't want my heart to get broken.
Oh, Victor.
We don't have sex. We do everything but.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not everything in the butt, just.
Yep, that's enough questions. Why don't we go ahead and raise your gown? Let's get a good look at that.
Is it actually not an STD?
Oh dear.
Oh, it is.
What are you looking for?
Change of clothes. No, my Uncle Farzad's picking me up. He's visiting from Iran, and he's super religious and doesn't even believe that gay people exist.
Okay. A slight issue, Raheem. Your nails are painted as well, though, so.
Okay, Raheem. Here's what we're gonna do. First, you need to put the pencil down, and then come with me.
God, is that really what I sounded like? How did you not punch me in the face?
It was hard.
Aw, look at them developing. I feel like they could form a really good relationship. Friendship. I say relationship for all of them, if you know what I mean.
It's poison ivy.
Oh.
Hey, put some cream on the ween and get back out there.
I love Felix so much.
If I was still with Benji, none of this would have happened. Yeah. Even if it did, like, we would have gone through it together. You know?
Yeah. This is what I mean, Victor. It was the whole when he was calling Nick and all that, and Nick said, I'm not a phone person text. There's a disconnect because Victor wants them to be in a relationship, obviously. I don't think Victor does well with the whole casual thing. It's been made abundantly clear that he wants more. So even though Victor said that he was okay with things, it's kind of like he brushed all of his concerns to the side. And now that he's been faced with something where he would actually want to be with someone and have someone to go through it with, he is now realizing that that's what he wants and he's not okay with the whole casual thing. So fingers crossed this is the end of it all. I like Nick. He seems like a decent guy, so I wouldn't mind still having him in the show, but I don't think that this whole hooking up thing works for Victor. I really don't.
No, hey, it's okay. Hey, we're in this together, all right?
Now he's gonna try to, like, forbid us from being together, but I refuse to let him stop me from seeing the guy I love.
Wait.
Oh?
You love me?
That just slipped out.
No, hey, Laura,
Oh?
I love you too.
I was about to say that's so cute that Victor got to see that. Then I saw Victor's face and realized that he is now upset that he doesn't have that. Uh-oh.
I'm happy for you guys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Couldn't have got a better boyfriend for your sister, honestly.
It's weird being in a fight when we live in the same house.
Maybe I would
Yeah.
just dramatically hang up on you and not have to see you later, eating my yogurt.
I'm sorry for pressuring you to talk to your mom about Lucy. That is 100% your decision, and you should only do it when you're ready.
It's just respecting boundaries. It was the wording. I appreciated where Mia was coming from. If she went into it and said, I think your mom is a lot more open than you realize to having a better relationship with you, but I completely understand where you're coming from, and I completely understand why you are not comfortable sharing stuff with her. But I do think that there is a possibility for you to have a better relationship in the future. That's just from my perspective. I don't know the history. I don't have a full understanding of your relationship, and I understand if you think differently, but that's just from what I saw today. That's how I would have handled that, but I get what Mia went into it with no bad intentions. Mia wasn't trying to tell Lake how to live her life, but she just didn't think it through. But we now have, fucking hell, Harry. We now have a healthy repairing of their relationship, so now they can actually have a conversation.
She poisons everything.
Well, maybe it's time you tell your mom how these criticisms make you feel.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Mia.
maybe.
Well done. It's going to be a very hard thing for her to talk to her mother about, but she needs to, because her mother's just blissfully ignorant right now. She doesn't realize the damage she's causing.
Anything will do. I'm not picky.
All right. Here you go.
No, never.
Yeah, I was going to say, Raheem, you were very picky.
It's so ugly.
Oh, come on. You're trying to look straight. It's perfect.
It's so ugly. That's the point.
First Victor and now me. You gotta stop trying to seduce people.
Shut up.
That's so cute. I really think they could have a good friendship.
I am gonna take our daughter's door off the hinges.
You're a fucking idiot, actually.
I've been thinking, and
Pilar's right.
Pilar has a point.
Yeah.
I do tend to fly off the handle, and I know that it comes from a good place, but it's a lot.
Well,
It's damaging to your relationship.
She's just a little girl.
She's not a little girl anymore.
Pilar is growing up, and whether you like it or not, she's gonna have boyfriends. We should be thankful that it's Felix.
Exactly. He's like the perfect boyfriend.
Pilar, come on out.
Oh, I thought she had like left. I was like, oh, she's not there, bro.
It's been brought to my attention that I could have handled this differently.
Listen, the way I'd go about it is you give her some leeway. You try your hardest to be a lot calmer about the situation, but you do stick to your guns about the shutting the door and everything. But again, after saying that, you then explain that, but I understand why you felt the need to hide it from me. But please don't do it again. We're on a new start, but when he is round, you let us know and you leave the door open. That kind of thing. I would really appreciate that conversation. That's like the best of both worlds, if you know what I mean.
Guys, this is my fault, okay? And I want to let you know I've grounded myself. And so any chore you need me to pick up, nothing's too gross.
Felix?
Oh, Felix.
They're on board.
Really?
Ah.
Oh, guys, bring it in. Mama Salazar, Papa.
Okay, don't ruin it. But like, if you are concerned about your daughter being with a guy, Felix is perfect. You have no concerns with Felix.
Hey, it's Nick. Leave a message.
Pick up the fucking phone.
I want something more than you up texts. I want someone who answers my calls.
Completely respectable.
I know you've been super clear about keeping this casual, which is
Totally
totally cool for you.
Yes, Victor. Well done.
It's not really working for me.
Healthy communication in any relationship, whether it's an actual relationship, a friendship, or just even a hookup, is paramount in life.
Honey, don't slouch. You're gonna wind up with a turtle body.
Here we go.
Mom, why do you criticize everything about me?
Where's this coming from?
My weight,
Years
my clothes, the
of
way that I
comments.
sit in this chair. This morning you corrected my pronunciation of the word croissant. You're never happy, no matter what I do.
I'm very happy that she's gone into this conversation with her mother. Sorry to pause. I'm going to go back and listen to it all again. I'm very happy she's gone into this because I genuinely don't think her mother realizes the things that she says. I think it's one of those things where you just get into a habit and her mother is saying this from... Because it's all subconscious. Her mother doesn't even realize she's doing this. She doesn't walk in a room and go, what can I critique now? It just happens. And I think that what happens is she's got into this habit of doing it with Lake to try and help her because in her mother's eyes, Lake was slouching, so she thinks, oh, I don't want my daughter to have a medical problem later on with her back, so I'm going to tell her not to do that. That's the thought process she has, but it comes out so awfully, and it just completely brings down Lake's self-esteem. And I think it's just one of those things where human beings are very different from one another. She doesn't realize what she's saying is hurtful, so now that it's being brought to her attention, I think she's going to be a lot more mindful and will not do it anymore. Genuinely, I think that she just needed to be honest with her, but I'm not diminishing the damage that she's causing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not diminishing how fucking shitty it is that she's saying all of this, but it's like trying to understand her mother's perspective. She doesn't realize what she's saying is bad, but now that she's been told, I feel like their relationship will be a lot better.
I am so sorry.
Aww.
I had no idea.
And I just thought maybe I could help you present your best self to the world, and you could avoid that kind of bullying.
Yeah.
But what I hear you saying is I'm the bully.
Yeah, there we go. We just needed some communication.
I think you are perfection. You're smart and beautiful, and any boy would be so lucky to have you.
Right, here we go. The door is open. Do you step through?
Actually, Mom, you know my friend, Lucy? She's not just my friend. We're together.
Oh.
See, smile on the face.
What does this mean exactly? Are you bi?
I actually don't know yet.
Just vibing. Oh, I'm so happy.
Wait, this is actually so exciting because this is perfect for your college essays. Finally, something that makes you interesting.
Okay, Mom, you're doing it again.
Like any habit, it will take her a while to not do it, but you just got to catch her and she'll be like, oh, yep, shit, sorry, thank you. Oh, I'm very, very happy for Lake. I mean, don't that quickly just download one of the top apps, bro. Like, do some research. Birth control. But she said that they're not having sex. Interesting. I can see why that would be an issue with her mother because it feels like another lie, but is she just having it just because? Like, because she wanted to start early or something? I don't know. As a gay man, I don't really know about birth control, but I assume that, I know that a lot of girls take it even when they're not in a relationship, don't they? Even when they're not sexually active, because it's just like, you keep it going. But yeah, I can see why that would be an issue with Isabel. So yes, there we have it. Season 3, episode 4 of Love Victor. I have to say, I think it's my favorite episode so far, simply because of the development of Lake and her mother's relationship, because that's been a like dark point of the series the entire time I've been watching it. It's something that's always really pissed me off, just how her mother treats her. So for them to both just be open and honest with each other and to just have some healthy communication, which if I could describe season 3 of Love Victor so far, it would be healthy communication, because that's all we've seen all season, every single episode. And yes, I do think that it gets to a point of being unrealistic in that not everyone is this open and honest with each other all the time. It's just a matter of fact of life. Even though it makes life a lot easier, even though it's the thing to do, people don't do it. So I think that that aspect is a little bit unrealistic. But in terms of an LGBTQ plus show that is designed for a younger audience, it's so paramount that they're showing this amount of healthy communication, because that will really like dig into people's minds how important it is and hopefully make for them having better relationships in the future. So I'm not going to shit talk it being unrealistic because it's good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to shit talk it being a positive thing. So yeah, their relationship getting mended, absolutely beautiful. Because it was like I was saying all episode, her mother does come across as a good person. She took Mia in. She took Mia out shopping. Like, she seems like such a lovely person in so many other ways. That was like her one dark spot. But now that they've squashed it, and now both she understands what she's doing is wrong and Lake understands why she was doing it. It wasn't a, you're not perfect, I need to make you perfect. It was an, I can try and make you not do the things that you'll get bullied for, but in doing so, I am bullying you. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad that they had that communication. It's very important. Now, in terms of other relationships, obviously, Felix and Pilar are out in the open now. Everyone knows. They did say they love each other, which is beautiful. In terms of the birth control pills, again, I don't know much about birth control, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people take it just anytime, like even if they're not in a relationship, just because you keep it going. You finish the pack and then you get another one and you just keep it rolling. It's not that. I spoke about it to one of my friends recently and she said that you pay for it every like 3 months and it's like £8 in the UK, so like it's not expensive, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if I'm remembering that right, but I swear she said that. So I think that a lot of people just keep it rolling no matter what. So I would assume that Pilar has gone to some kind of clinic, got it just in case, because she knows that she's developing a relationship with Felix, which, like, I'm sorry, but wouldn't you prefer that over her not having any kind of birth control and getting pregnant? Do you know what I mean? But yes, that was episode 4. I'm really enjoying where it's going so far. The only, like, it's not so much an issue. I just feel bad for Victor. That's all that I'm really feeling with him right now, because he tried having fun with someone. He tried having a casual relationship and realized that it didn't work for him, which very good that he's discovered that really early on, because now he knows what he wants and needs. But the problem is he needs Benji. He wants Benji, and Benji's the one that called it off. So I do really feel for him in that regard, but I genuinely think that by the end of the season, him and Benji will be in a much better place than they were when they were still together before, because obviously Benji was still going through so many things, and Victor had some learning to do as well. This whole experience of realizing that he doesn't like the casual side, he likes being in a relationship, he knows what he wants and needs. That's such an important thing to learn. So I do think that this time apart is going to really help them, but I do still see them being together at the end. I think they're endgame, but yeah. Anyway, with that said, that was episode 4, another fantastic episode, and I'm excited for the next one. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll left a link down below to my Patreon, where you'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to Love, Victor, and all the other shows that I do. I've also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.